You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Bold and Beautiful fans, it's your weekly prediction edition. We are looking at Bill Spencer chasing Brooke again and Liam chasing a reunion. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we've got predictions for Liam, Hope and Carter, for Ridge and Taylor, and also for Bill and Brooke. And as always, our predictions are based on promos, official spoilers, recent episode activity, and all that. Hey, please click subscribe if you haven't. Let's dive right into our first prediction. Liam wants Hope, and he may want her even more because another man also does. So it's been a minute since Liam told Hope that their marriage was over. And remember, he ran right over to Steffi's and kissed her again. Hope tried a little bit, not terribly hard, but a little bit to get him to rethink the decision to divorce her, if you'll remember, reminding him of all the times she showed him grace when he kissed someone else like Steffy or slept with Steffi, all kinds of stuff. But Liam's attitude was, if it had been anybody but Thomas, I would have forgiven you. Well, by the same token, probably with Liam, if it had been anybody but Steffi, you know, Hope would have taken it maybe better. I don't know. So maybe a good long time without any love in his life has finally woken him up, but a little too late. Spoilers for Monday, October 7th, have Carter and Hope kissing. In the promo, Hope is telling Carter, why can't she find a one-woman man? Well, she had that with Thomas, but she kind of messed it up. And then on Wednesday, October 9th, Hope and Liam are talking about co-parenting Beth being the best of how they are together. But by Thursday, October 10th, Liam makes Hope a surprising offer. And he tells her, you know, he's been thinking about her, things like that. It definitely sounds like he's thinking of reunion, especially now with Steffi rock solid with her husband. And he knows it now. What Liam doesn't know is Ivy's coming to town, which will probably throw a wrinkle into all this if she stays. We don't know how long she's staying right now. So Carter keeps it a secret from from Brooke and Ridge that he's seeing Hope that same day on Thursday when Liam is making her an offer. And then by Friday, October 11th, Carter and Hope are back in a steamy kiss. But that doesn't mean it might not be exclusive, because if Liam does want her back and he finds out Carter's pursuing her, that might make him try even harder, which would be really interesting to see Hope on the more beneficial side of a love triangle. All right, our second prediction, Ridge's ego draws him to Taylor so he can be the one to cure her. So last week, Ridge insisted Taylor go see the cardio. So they went to see Dr. Grace Buckingham, who diagnosed her with broken heart syndrome. And Taylor soundly rejected that. She was angry at the idea that something psychosomatic could be causing her heart problems, especially as a psychiatrist. But that's the diagnosis. And, you know, Grace said they can do some more tests, but she is quite certain. And she is the expert in physical matters of the heart, if not emotional matters of the heart. And then back at the beach house, Taylor and Ridge were talking, and she basically said that his ego has him thinking that she is suffering a heart condition because she lost him to Brooke. I'm sure she's right, actually. You guys know how Ridge is. He sends out mixed signals for a reason. He's a waffler for a reason. He definitely likes female attention. And he is, I believe, going to be devoted to Taylor. He already promised he'd be there for her. And then on Wednesday, October 9th, Ridge is struggling to keep Taylor's secret from Steffi. Thursday, October 10th, Taylor and Ridge have a heartfelt talk about sharing her diagnosis with others. And by Friday, October 11th, Ridge says he has a surprise and it's a way to help Taylor heal. So I just wonder how closely he's going to be involved with this healing. And I'm sure in his mind, he feels justified with spending all this time with her, even though, you know, Bill was kind of prodding about where is Ridge right now. And she's like, I don't know. And obviously he was with Taylor. So I mean, I hope he tells Brooke the truth, but if he doesn't and he's still spending that much time with Taylor, it could be problematic. But I do think he is going to stick inappropriately close to his ex-wife to try and help cure her, since he, his ego is letting him feel responsible for this illness. And that leads into our third prediction. Bill pursuing Brooke again because Katie's rejection hurt his ego. So we get 2 male ego predictions today. So last week, Bill told Katie he wanted to spend the rest of his life with her. And she had such a good read on him. And she says, yeah, because Poppy's gone and you can't have my sister. And he tried to deny it, but she rejected him, as she should have, I believe, and for all the correct reasons, and then walked out. And right after that, Brooke showed up. It was supposed to be a work meeting. Spencer Publications does PR kind of articles and stuff for Forrester Creations. And Bill, told her what happened and told her what she said. And, Brooke understands that Katie is still kind of salty about all the many times he has left her for Brooke, which has been more than once. It's been several. And then he started kind of poking around her relationship, asking her, why aren't she and Ridge married? And she said, well, we don't really feel the need for it. But it seemed to me he was like those dinosaurs in Jurassic Park that were systematically testing the fences for weakness. I feel like that's what Ridge is doing. He is systematically testing the parameters of her relationship with Ridge, trying to see if there is a weakness he could exploit to his benefit. And this just reinforces that Bill was not being honest with Katie, and I don't think being honest with himself, because she really is his second choice. But now that she rejected him, there is an opening, and with the spoilers about Ridge spending a whole lot of time with Taylor, Brooke may be annoyed, and Bill may be there to help her talk it through, just as a friend looking for an opportunity, and he might find one. Now, I do have to say, I definitely don't want the same old Taylor, Brooke, Ridge love triangle. However, if they were pulling Bill back in closer to Brooke and then pulling Taylor closer to Ridge, that could be interesting. However, I think we all know that in the end, it's going to be Brooke and Ridge back together, because it always is, and Taylor winds up losing out. So we'll see how it goes. I'd honestly like to see Taylor and Bill together, because it's a new couple that we haven't seen before. But to me, I just think Bill's going to smell blood in the water where Brooke and Ridge's relationship is concerned, and like a shark, move in for the kill.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.